up, everybody? Happy Sunday. It's Miss Funky Fit here. Thank you so much for watching and thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be going over the results of my 24-day Advocare challenge. And I survived. I made it. I'm actually feeling really great. My last video talked about some pretty big non-scale victories in regards to going wedding dress shopping for my brother's wedding and fitting into a size I've never fit into, and being able to walk into a store, pretty much any store in the mall, and actually be able to buy something off the rack, which was huge for me and it felt amazing. So the results of the actual challenge, my results always vary for challenges. I think if I had been eating not healthy and just starting from bad eating into going into a challenge, I think my results would have been a lot different. I also had a lot of supplements left, and what just fell was the results so that I can remember what they are. So actually with those falling, let me just get to the results. So I started the challenge on August 19th. Let's see here. My weight loss was actually only 3 pounds or something, which is not a lot in 3 weeks. It's a pound a week, which is rather disappointing if you went by pounds alone. But where the big success was is off my hips, I lost 3 inches in 3 weeks. Off my waist, I lost a ½ inch, and off my bust, I lost 1.5 inches, for a total of 5 inches lost in 3 weeks. That's huge. I mean, that's a lot, in my opinion, in 3 weeks. So that's where I do well on challenges. It isn't so much the scale. My little reality is hi Felicia, a lot of people talk about the scale and that we don't utilize that as the only way to measure ourselves. So for me, making sure I take my measurements, because that was not part of the challenge, is very important for me, because if I went off of the scale alone, I would be really disappointed. But when I see overall in only 3 areas of my body, mind you, I mean, what about my hips? What about my arms? There's other areas of my body I could have measured. I just went with sort of the classic, chest, hips, waist, and that was 5 inches. That's huge. So I'm really proud of that. The way I did the challenge, I did not follow it to a T by any means. I did really good, I think, but I had an impromptu camping trip. I did have wine. You're not supposed to drink it all, and I had wine during the challenge. My cheat days, I did pretty good on my cheats. When I cheat, a cheat meal to me is say I want a hamburger, I still eat it with no bun and no sauce, or half a bun, but lately I really enjoy just no bun. I don't feel gross after and weighed down. So my cheat meals, I don't get fries, so I cheat, but it's a healthy cheat. I did have a really day though where we had a bunch of pizza one day. I mean, so I went off. So I think if someone followed it to a T, they would have even better results. I am terrible at taking supplements and vitamins. I forget all the time. So I did not take all my supplements. For the last part of the challenge, the max phase, I probably have over half of my supplements left, because it was just so many and I couldn't keep up with them. I have packages of supplements in my lunch bag because I forgot to take them with lunch. And so, I would be curious if anyone who's done Advocare, if they feel that when they followed it to the T, especially with the supplements, if that really made a big difference. What I really liked about the challenge was I went with a coach named Amy Nicole. Coach is a strong word. She didn't coach me through it at all, really, but she did give me in the beginning what to eat and how to work out. And that to me was key. I would pay again just to get her workouts and meal plan. I wouldn't do a challenge again with the supplements. I really love Advocare's Spark, which is a pre-workout, and their fiber drink is disgusting, but it keeps you full so all day. And I would order it again just for that, even though I think it is nasty. It thickens up and it's a really weird consistency, and I might have gagged once, but it kept me full. So yeah, so the challenge was a success in my opinion. 5 inches, 3 weeks, huge. And I'm feeling great. I mean, my body is definitely changing as far as the muscle that I see, my shoulders, my arms. And again, I believe it's the workouts that I have. I'm doing 30 minutes of cardio in the afternoon and then an hour of weights at night. And, you know, it's kind of like a chest day, back day, arms overall, leg day. And it's, you know, shoulders. It's no joke. It's really good, though. I really enjoy it. So I do that about 5 times a week. And my boo I joined his gym. So it's really nice because we can rely on each other, which really, really helps. Because there was a day this week where I did not feel like going. And I was like, I feel like going to dinner instead of going to the gym. And he was like, no, let's go to the gym, which usually doesn't happen. It's usually the other way around. So to have that support was awesome. I start a new challenge. I already started it, actually, because the girls at work wanted to do a Biggest Loser challenge, which started on September 11th. And it's awesome because we're also not doing a weight. Like, it's not how much you weigh that will determine the winner. It's your body fat percentage lost and your muscle mass increased, which is perfect for me because with me, I have a tendency to more lose body fat and gain muscle than to show anything on the scale. So for me, that's perfect because I really don't care about the number on the scale as much as I do as those two numbers changing. I want my body fat down, my muscle up. Yay! So I'm excited. And last thing, my weigh-ins are on Thursday, so I'm sure I'll be, you know, doing some videos with those. Last thing is Busy Mom Collins, Christy, hooked me up with some natural gem wraps, and it is made from fruit and vegetable puree. She gave me the barbecue. This is a nothing artificial, no sugar added, non-GMO, which is really important to me. Gluten-free, vegan, all of that is good stuff. I don't really care as much about that, but I like non-GMO. And it is 25 calories and 6 carbs. And they're pretty good. The barbecue flavor is interesting. I might do it without barbecue in the future, but they were really, really good. They're an interesting consistency. It's kind of like a fruit leather, but for food. This is what they look like, and you take a sheet and you separate it off of the plastic. Barbecue. I did mine with breakfast. I am half Mexican, so I want to throw everything in a tortilla, and I can't anymore. So this gives me that, you know, wrapping it up and eating it like a burrito kind of thing. So for me, I thought it was awesome. I think they're really delicious. I don't know how much they are, so I'm going to have to go on the site and find out. I would definitely get some again in some different flavors. I think there's some sweet ones because I think Christy made a dessert with it, which sounds really, really good instead of using pastry. So that's pretty much the summary of my week. We have been barbecuing our butts off because we finally got a barbecue, and food prep is so much better with the barbecue. Food prep Sunday. And it's football Sunday. Go Niners. So I might show some barbecue at the end of this video, but otherwise have a really great week and keep on pushing. It is so worth it. A lot of people who I watch have been struggling lately with staying motivated. This is your time. Summer's over, the fun is over, the barbecues, you drinking if that's what you're into. Now it's time to get serious and get back into the routine. Do it now before winter comes, because when it gets cold and dark, it's so hard to stay on track. But if you have a good routine going and it's just part of what you do, like there are days I do not feel like going to the gym, but I turn my brain off and I let my body do what it does, and I find my butt at the gym because that's what I do now. It's just the routine. Get back in the routine one day at a time. Guppy Caldwell, if you don't watch her, she's awesome. She's getting back in her routine a couple minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. And Guppy, that is not a bad thing. You're back out there getting consistent, and that's what's most important. So everybody get in the routine now, because winter's coming soon, and fall, and the time change, and it's going to be pitch black when I get up and I go to work. And that's hard to stay motivated, but we're going to do this. Thank you so, so much for watching. Please comment, share below, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.
All right, are you ready to see what's going on in the grill? Oh yeah. This baby has been on the grill for 4.5 hours. Delicious. Brisket, baby. And it is Meal Prep Sunday, so we've got some green beans, got some shredded chicken, some chicken in there, and got some ground turkey. Meal prep is on. We're about to get some brisket and watch this Niners game. Go Niners!